Here it is. Let's see. So okay, audio. I need to check what might be good. We'll go with 55 maybe. I'm unsure what we should go with. Maybe 100 is fine. We shall see. We'll go with new game. Go on normal because I don't want to struggle on hard mode essentially. Continue.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
After character creation. So I hopped in and checked yesterday just to have a character fully realized so that it wouldn't take 5 million years on the screen. So he'll say different things when you put like max on a certain thing.
No signs of muscular atrophy. Splendid.
Does he say different things?
This one could twist a marauder's head off.
Yeah, and
Rather anemic, but at least you'll fit in.
yeah, so you can only go one below.
Slippery fingers. You'll need to be careful handling those chemicals. I see you had a knack for misappropriation. Finally, someone I can have a conversation with.
Oh, wait.
You're a few stars short of a constellation. Someone made a note that you're oblivious to flirtation.
Well, alright.
Nothing gets past you. You would have made a formidable constable. It says you had a habit of snarling at people.
Okay.
I wonder if you've ever considered a career in pictures.
A career in pictures, okay.
High blood pressure. Could keep you from blacking out at least. Unflappable. You could have captained this very ship.
So let's see, I forget. Who do I want? I think I want... I'm going with a melee build. As when I first played through this, I went guns as I would do it anyways. I would go like, well, actually I went with all guns. Snipers, shotguns, assault rifles, pistols. All the types of guns, except for heavy weapons. But I should go melee because I noticed when I played, I was like, oh, these melee weapons are interesting. However, I'm not using them. But I would definitely like to use them if I, like, next time I'll play through it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a melee build right now. My dude will be melee and up in your face. However, I plan he shall also be pretty smart. Also, what?
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind.
A mind, okay. I think I might do 2 in intelligence, strength, and temperament because I want the 5 health regeneration per second instead of 3.5. Plus the affected skills are pretty much the ones I want, which is engineering, medical, definitely 2-handed melee, line sneak are pretty nice to have some extra things in. So 2 in these. I would otherwise max strength, but it's probably not super necessary to have that in the beginning. Anyways, then we got to skill. This game works differently from like Fallout games, where they have each their own section of different things, melee, range, and whatnot. And you put, well, here you put like a start bonus.
Good. I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony.
Of like, but when you level up, you get a certain amount of points, and then you put 1 point in the like these categories, and then all of the things inside it get upgraded up until when you get to 50 of everything. Then you start when all of them are 50, then you can start choosing to pick specifically that one, kind of. Okay, so my stats are okay, good. Everything, this is pretty nice, solid. This is pretty solid as well. Dialogue, okay, good. I have that. This is not terrible either necessarily, but we're going melee, obviously.
Pugilist, how exciting!
Unlock power and sweep attacks. Unlock power and... Alright, with one-handed and two-handed melee weapons. Then... I want 12 tech immediately.
At last, a kindred spirit.
Yeah, so I will also, differently, I will not be using any companions in this playthrough. So leadership will be completely pointless to me. Also, there's a skill that increases all stats by 5 if you don't have any companions in your party, and also plus 10 if you haven't recruited anyone. So I won't be recruiting them either. I won't be doing any companion quests. But, you know, I'll be getting more stats, so I'll be a one-man army. Hulking through the fucking, through space. Then we get different aptitudes, which, like, boosts one thing. It kind of gives you a sort of, like, a more personal character, where you can choose, like, what did you do, kind of, before you went on the colony. You have no discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Beverage service technician. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will settle for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. Bureaucrat, rank 0. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. If something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points, and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon, bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. Construction, electrician class, wire spooler. Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Oh, it is. Something about hiding electrical wiring behind panels to maximize airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about the bypasses and workarounds that keeps the power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. Elevator Operations Specialist. This is the one I'm gonna pick, by the way.
Not much risk of injury in this profession.
Actually, hold on. That's different, actually, now that I look at it. What potentially do I want? Because before I wanted that because I had 19 in engineering because I didn't pick the same attributes. What do I want to pick, maybe? I mean, it could be fucking anything here, I guess. So I guess, yeah, I'll still pick engineering because elevator operations specialist is interesting. A proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you come from. A commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Factory worker, conveyor operator. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your coworkers at the factories were amputees. You survive the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours. A farmer. Dirt. You go into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt, and food needs worms. Oh, worms need dirt, and food needs worms. You're just doing your part for the worms. Food additive tester. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious borscht smoothie. But most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You love a good surprise. Now that your stomach lining has the consistency of a broken saddle, it's easy to explore your culinary limits. Janitor's sanitation class. You spend your evenings kneeling over ominous stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and an absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant, above your pay grade, and beneath your interest. You're an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found. Tossball team mascot. There isn't a problem in all the cosmos that team spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star in Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask, you share glory with the team. Medical technician, junior grade. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons, who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illness doesn't take a formal education when a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. Safety inspector. In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free, thermal shieldings need replacing, and a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared, since corners don't cut themselves. Yeah. You prefer to think of workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. Scientist assistant, level 0, class A. You've cleaned out most test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. Sub-sous chef. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef aide is one of middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and the back-breaking labor of gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. Alright. Appearance. I also did this just to, I believe it was this. Pale as fuck. And then eye color, we shall have piercing white eyes. I have planned this character. I believe we want this. Then we want where's that fiery fucking red. No? Was it this one? Or was it over here as well? Might have been this one. This will fit well. Don't really need facial hair. Not gonna be noticed anyways. Actually, hold on, what's this eyebrow style? I haven't actually changed this. Let's see, what can we have the like most intense, the really strong eyebrows like these. That style that you decided to do? Like slightly shaved on both of them? What the ever-loving shit is this? Oh my god. Or no eyebrows. Do that. That's good. Cause our face shall be fucking dirty. Shit. And where's it actually like? Yes, that's the one. This is how our character's gonna look. Dirty as shit. Fucking red whatever face paint. Piercing white eyes. Just fucking yeah. It will be a wonder if anyone wants to talk to this character for more than 5 seconds. That shall be it. That's it. Yes. And his name shall be Nick Strong, because I mean, I can't. If I have another more fun one, but mostly me would understand it. Also, what is this now? Frames. Oh, okay. Is this a thing that I have to care about? Maybe I have to do this then. Just in case. Performance mode on. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. What the fuck is it called? Preview. There we go. It says it right there. No preview for me, but that should help with performance in case that was a problem. Nick Strong shall be the name. This is our stats. Pretty decent actually in terms of these stats, all being 13. That's kind of mid in the beginning. That's pretty good. And then tech is high, melee is high. The guns I don't really care for. Dodge and block could be interesting, but maybe not super needed. Persuade, lie, intimidation. To some point I want this, and to some point I want potentially sneak and hack or not. But we'll see. We won't focus on these. Not sure if I want dodge or block actually. May want some block and dodge, but we won't focus anything on that. We won't focus anything particularly on this. It's tech and melee weapons that we want. Nothing on this. Tech, melee weapon, and then maybe some on dodge and block to begin with. At least. Alright.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Character orbiting laboratory, Halcyon system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space.
forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Yes. Oh god.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh then.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
He's fucking
Hawthorne
gone.
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
Alright.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, so we begin. So this is our inventory screen. Oh, look at that fucking magnificent dude right here. We got some shit. Actually, we don't have some shit. We got basically nothing. But yeah, at some point we'll be unlocking perks. I don't know if they have a specific like progress of like when. Oh wait a minute, there we go. A new tier. Oh no, okay, it's just you get a new perk every even level. Okay, every even level we get a perk. So every other level we get one of these. In which we can choose. So this one gives us 25% extra damage when we're alone in the party. Where is it? I think it was this one. Yeah, all skills +5 if no companions in party, +10 if no companions recruited. This was something that we want, so that we shall. Yeah, so we'll have like we're gonna get pack mule. We're gonna get everything that makes us more buff and tankier. Is what we're getting. So we're gonna get base health, we're gonna get the obviously this one, we're gonna get sprint speed so we can rush in and dunk on people in combat. We could also get walking speed, but that's not as necessary. Definitely want to get base armor rating and stuff, you know, stuff like that. At least focus on that first. HP restored per kill is nice, you know, shit like that is what we want. Bunch of things. We can. Again, alright, that comes later. Alrighty. Oh yeah, then we get a codex of different things that talk about stuff. Here's the one that I wanted. Is it under weapons and armor? Talking about N-ray weapons. This combat, and then N-ray damage. Where is the fucking damage types? Yeah, so here's the different damage types in this game. We got physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, and N-ray. Corrosion is pretty much the best one because physical is not good against people that has armor. Plasma is good against unarmored enemies, but weak against Mathosaurs. Corrosion is good against armor, including mechanical things, Mathosaurs, and heavy armor. Shock is good against auto mechanicals. So like corrosion is pretty much the best one. However, corrosion is also kind of the rarest one to try and get. And then you have N-ray, which bypasses armor, but isn't very good against non-organic things. But N-ray is interesting because I believe N-ray damage, damage bypass armor, and does damage over time. And the more you inflict on it, someone, or it gets inflicted on you, the more damage they take. LHS, man, Doom 4 looks different from I remember it. It's not changed, which I should. Why is it not changed? It even fucking. I did it before I started. And I also did it. Fucking Jesus Christ. Get a grip, Twitch. Alright, anyways. We also have, if we press F, that we can use our healer, that we can like stack things into when we get more consumables. So we can stack other items in here, so you can buff us as immediately as we heal, or if it's HP regeneration, shit like that. And the more medical skill we have, the more slots we can unlock for it. Then we have, if we press space twice, or like jump and then press in a direction, we dash in that direction. I never really used this because it's a bit awkward to use, but this it's toggle. I'm unsure about the one toggle, but doesn't matter too much. Get some more Adreno. This section teaches you to sneak past these enemies. Although that's only like sort of possible. Because this fucker keeps looking at us, so you know. Makes it a little more difficult. Unless the way it turns its head actually matters. Sort of. But then if we sit here and wait, then it will go back to normal, and then we can just keep going. What?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Right, so that gives us, I believe it's, no, okay, they will teach us about that before. That is a mechanic where we can where we can slow down time to help us in combat. Yeah, I guess, sure, fine, whatever, I'll do that to heal. Just to make the game happy.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What happened to you? Or Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot, give me. Someone ground their ship illegally, I'll hunt them down for you. I got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help. So this is... You can pick any of these because it needs persuade 1, and I'm pretty sure you will have that no matter what. Or like any of these. Yeah, we shall go with... We will be a more blunt character. I don't know how this is technically intimidate, but you're an idiot. Give me a good one before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
It's not the greatest slogan. You tell me where I am.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
You know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, bye. Got this gun. That I'm not too keen on, but okay. I'm gonna pick all this shit up. Guess you probably won't fucking need it. You got some other shit? You got some more? I will do that. Doesn't count as fucking stealing, so I'll take it. Could also shoot you, but no real reason for that. Okay, what did we actually pick up? We picked up tartar sauce. Base health goes up by 25%, lasts for 2 minutes. Pre-sliced bread. Bread spelt with no A. A loaf of sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it was. Was? What do I mean by that? 200% natural heal health regeneration. Fast ration pill. When you're hungry, you can't stand, but you can't stand still. All you need is fast ration pill, now available in brown. Basically the same effect, that is. Base health, right? Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Salt tuna, special blend of herbs and spices, packed in oil and loaded with sodium. Sounds delicious. Dehydrated water. What the fuck does that mean? You just add air. Now available in carbonated. What? Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. The fuck does that mean? Body attributes +1, last 30 seconds. Okay. Well, don't need to add anything at the moment, I guess. Guess we'll put that in. For now.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Okay. Sprat! Oh yeah, enemy, quote unquote, killed. Actually, if that counts as an enemy, hold on. I saw another one. Over here. Oh, it's up there. Lame. Oh, there's another one there, though. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation Button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The meter refreshes slowly over time, which is the purple bar up top. Marauder Vandal. Pop. Bomb. Bomb. There we go. Pick up whatever the fuck you guys have. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock picking skills help you. It's fine. So we need 5. What was that? What the fuck were they called? Mag picks? Oops. Here? Yeah. Mag picks, yeah. So we need a certain amount of those and a certain amount of lock picking in order to get through this container, but we don't have that many. There are some more though. Well, now we need one more. Hey, there we go. Luckily, we have 6 in lockpick, and this needs 5. So we can lockpick this. Telescoping staff. I believe that's a 2-handed weapon. Ow. I am on fire. Okay. Let's see. We got some new shit. Ambidextrin. Critical damage. Well, sniper, that is. That's gonna be useless. 1 medium-sized mock apple. Real mock apple. Real mock taste. Yes. Bunch of nanners. Fresh means good. Fish sticks with an X. Fun for kids. As always, the first ingredient is salt tuna. Some filler added. Right. This is okay, no. But we got some new weapons. Yes, I'm aware. We get 4 weapon slots that we can use. So this is a 1-handed weapon. Cool. Just like bleed and knockdown. I guess we'll put this on 3rd. We'll do this. Got our sentry blade. What's it called? Sentry saber and a telescope staff, right? We can attack, or we can hold on button? Question mark? Yes. For a heavy attack. Block. Couldn't I do a thing? Unlock power and sweep attacks. What does that mean? How do I do a sweep there? That's my question. That's the wrong button. How does a sweep attack work? Holding down R can take away your weapons. Telescoping staff. There's a big fucking mace. Oh, does it say maybe how we can do sweep attacks? Guess we have to go into settings, maybe controls. Key bindings, maybe. Does that say anything? Attack, power attack, quick melee for that. Okay. No, not quite. Unless that's for because it says, well, it says end sweep attacks. How do you differentiate that? I wonder. Unless it just kind of comes and goes. Maybe it changes. Maybe these just have a certain one, like maybe it's dependent on which weapon you have, and these only have like the power attacks, and only certain weapons have sweeping. Possibly. Okay, you can block with ease. Oh. So this is to cause bleed on enemies. This is to cause them to get knocked down. Then we have a pistol. I'll probably have a ranged weapon on me, just to have some variety. Do I have enough sneak to fucking just dunk on this guy? Okay. I don't know if you can do like sneak kills technically. Come on out. Bam! Oh Jesus. That sure took one hit. And he went down. I just picked up random shit, I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Whoa, okay, game, okay. Is that apparently gonna happen? I will change shit. I guess we'll turn down some of this. Foliage down to very high? Sure. Actually, we'll just turn everything down to very high instead. That'll be good. Fly that shit. Hell yeah. See if that helps anything. Whoa. Maybe not. Do I need to keep... do I have like shadows? Does that exist here somewhere? Oh yeah, shadows. Here we go. Turn that shit down, that shit to medium. Maybe that will work even better.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Don't? Why is it chugging? I mean, I know I'm streaming it at the moment, but like, Jesus. Does it need to be? What if I just change it all down to medium? We'll make it look bad-ish, but maybe it will help.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation, let it go. Already dealt with a few of these marauders, not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Guess I have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Do Space's choice cards back down from challenge? I bet you could get these mirrors to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Okay.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Dun 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 dun! Ay-ah! Bonk! Bam! Bam! Where the fuck are you? There's one more, or that was the one. Level up! Hell yeah. Pick up this light pistol as well. Is that a fucking... Oh, Jesus. Useless. Okay, well, okay. Right. So we get 10 points, so we can put in stuff. And we get a perk now, yeah. We will put in Lone Wolf at the moment. Yes. Start with that. More damage. And yeah, we get 1 point in all the things that are in here. It's 40, okay. Block just before you get hit to stagger your enemy or your attacker. Gotcha. Guess I'll put 5 in there and 5 in here. There we go. That'll be good. Following attack, Banyu charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts using extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweeping attack that hit multiple enemies in front of you. That's what the difference is. And it's hard to avoid. Okay, that's what it does. So do this and then hold down to do that. Instead of just holding down to do that. Okay. Gotcha. That's the difference. Good to know.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Uh-huh.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jetstream procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear on my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne, or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it, thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
This is one of
Practice
those
your
effects
lies this
on her
time.
voice that Gladys does. Yes, she does. What?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Okay, let's go around and loot shit. Because I believe there are some stuff. Doot.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Oh.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Radio.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
There's nothing here yet. Oh, oh. Hey, we got some stuff. Just jump down here. Ah, okay. Oh, ouch. Workbench. Can modify or repair weapons here. Although I'm pretty sure because of our engineering, we can repair weapons in our inventory. It costs no weapon parts, right, to repair them. Tinker, you basically yeah, you use money to upgrade a weapon's damage. And modify, you can change a modification thing if you have one of them. That is, we do not at the moment. We got a sawed-off shotgun. I might use that because that is ranged, quote unquote, but it's melee. So we may actually just utilize that instead. Item repair. Although this is in a very bad shape. I meant this one specifically. Oh no, is it? No, okay. This one needs that much. Okay, well, we won't do that yet then. We got tossball stick. Is that better than what we have here? 51, 57, absolutely. This one has special effect of stagger though, instead of knockdown. But it has significantly more DPS, so yes, we shall have that instead. Yeah. Gotcha. And so different weapons. So you only have 3 different ammunition types. You got energy, heavy, and light, which it says on yeah, the magazine size. It will say in parentheses what kind of ammunition it uses. So you can tell them apart. Oh, Jesus. Bam. So you don't have to have 5 million different ammunition types.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. This is our map. Right, so there is Edgewater, I believe. Is there any other bullshit around here? A camp. Oh yes, it is. That part. What is this? A shovel. How good is this shovel? It's bad. Because it's a shovel. Ooh. Random box off the side of the road. More Adreno, thank you. Well, that's a Marauder. Would you look at that? Hey dude, I'm about to bash you over the head with a fucking stick. Come here, you piece of shit. Bam! An assault rifle. A trip blade? What might this be? Ooh. Two-handed melee weapon that does bleed. Do I maybe want that? I mean, this is pretty good shape. This uses heavy ammo though. Well, I'll stick with that. Are you telling me? Are you being for real that this long fucking pole weapon you are holding up where the blade is basically to use it? Oh, it doesn't have that long of a fucking like holding. Actually, it's a very short blade. Gotcha. It looked like it would be much larger. Okay, that's a weird weapon. Why not just make the handle longer and just have a longer reach weapon? It's a bit weird. That's technically lower damage than this weapon. What the fuck? Fuck that actually then. Fuck this weapon. It's bad. Oh, there's a dog over there. Bam! 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 Oh, there are two dogs? Fuck you. Uh-huh. Oh, missed. Got your head off. Jesus, did you explode? Oh no. I was like, did you explode? No, he did not. He exploded a little bit. Not fully. Eat this shit. Also, actually, I forgot that I got some armor. Picked up some armor. Mine is 3, tech skills plus 5. Stealth skills plus 5. This is also... No. Wait. It's not... Mining. Does this count? Okay, it says Marauder helmet. This is Marauder armor. So there's a thing, because when you go closer to, like, Edgewater, if you have Marauder equipment on you, it will be like, are you a Marauder? Like, it will be a bit... They don't like that per se. So you can equip this, but you want to not have it on when you get to Edgewater. What is this? Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, no weapon modification. Hell yeah, I have. Oh. Can't unlock that. Hang on, can I get up there? Oh yeah, I can. Look at this. Mock apple juice. Yes, that was all of them. Right. So did I get anything else, really? No. Not per se. And this is what I found the ship. Dexterity minus, perception minus, okay. I mean, technically that doesn't matter for me. We got tech kit, tech skills plus 5, that's nice. And then we got fun times barrel, critical damage plus 25%. On guns though, but so. It's not something we necessarily need. Ooh, is that something I hear? Also, I want to see if I can change this slightly more. What if I put this to 144 instead of unlimited? Would that help the game? Oh, these are primals. These are actually not super fun to face. What if I lower this as well? I am going to start off by shooting it. At least this behemoth, because man, are these not fun to face. Because they are pretty fucking strong. Ah yeah, they cause fucking N-ray shit on you. That shit's not fun. Did he die? It looked like he died. Hell yeah, he died. Thank you. Thank you. Cool, there we go. Edgewater. There's a lot of graves. What's this text that showed up? Is it glitchy now, maybe?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Shovel. Came from, you know, somewhere. Also, my god, my game is... Is it really that bad? Hold on. VSync reduces frame rate. Okay. We'll do that then. Will this increase frame rate? Help? Who knows? Pull down there. There we go, lower even. Lower it completely.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
The pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Uh-huh. Do they pay you to chat with strangers?
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from Associate in Humor.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the Junior in Humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You make people pay for their own grades. Why can't you collect this fees yourself?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Oh, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Gotcha. Where can I find them?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright. Jesus. No quests. There we go. That shit is active. My god. I wonder why this game is chugging so much. Actually, hold on. I wonder though if... I mean, it does count, like, when you change settings and... what if I just change everything to low? What happens then? Keep a steady frame rate, or will it all die? If I can play on low, that's fine by me if that's the case. As long as it doesn't fucking die. Take it. Oi.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
The fuck are you talking about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
That sent me, you owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Leave it be. Leave the insane. No, actually, hold on.
Colony ain't gonna liberate itself. The Resistance needs every gun hand.
If your Resistance needs another gun, I am fire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I'm going after this mechanical scout. I could need a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Sure, gotcha. Whatever you say. Die, robot. Sure. Where is this? Over here. I see, chess. Okay, well, that's good. Sure, I can take. Hell yeah, it is. Give me those. This thing, yeah. Well, it is now gone. My god, why is this game chugging so hard? I wonder if I have to restart my the game for it to actually work. Even though it doesn't tell me, that is sometimes the case with games. What I might do is I'm gonna save. New save. Here we go, yeah. Let me restart the game to see if that does something. Might be what's needed. Let me see, so the game is actually showing. Oh great, I can't fucking tell because OBS is frozen. Well, whatever. No, I can't even fucking right click in OBS, so I wouldn't be able to tell. I guess I'll just have to wait until it unfreezes. No, nope. Per se, I can still tell that it's chugging along. I want OBS unfreeze so I can, like, you know, fucking tell what's going on. What's this technically do? Oh, it's print screen tearing. Right. Unless it potentially matters whether or not I'm full screened or windowed. Could also be a thing. I'm unsure. This should be a pretty recent, or you know, this is a recent game, so it shouldn't matter doing full screen or less windowed. What else could it be? So the Renegade lower fidelity and scale to fit your screen. This one for performance at the cost of visuals. Like putting it down, or well, like this. I'm pretty sure the fucking frame rate will still be Or well, it's less. Well, it's partially the frame rate and also just the stability of it. Keeps chugging, and I'm like, don't get why. When I can play fucking Monster Hunter by just putting on performance mode and it's fine. I find this being so problematic very curious. Even if I have everything on lowest here. Because there are different engines, I guess, but like still.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory.
There we
behind
go.
one of the toilets.
Do that.
That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Currently figuring out if it's worth migrating everything over to that so it'll run fast. Also, I'm going through my downloads and seeing how the fuck save only 9 gigs. Really? That sounds like bullshit. Sounds like some untrue shit going down. Hid your gun in the lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Alright.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Do I have? Did I get anything from that? I feel like I didn't. Find his secret weapon. Is it a corrosion weapon? That would be very handy. Somehow I leveled up from doing that.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
And here.
You read the latest report?
Field bundle. Right, this game fucking using. Yeah, right. This game is fucking. God, using the goddamn like beginning of Sasuke's intro type fucking tune. Jesus. Wait, what? Who lives here? Anyone? I mean, maybe, but they're not in at the moment. They have anything like worth fucking stealing? They had a mag pick, but I don't know. Wait, what was that? 2-hour energy brew. I don't know about that.
Bring us honor, soldier.
On the package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this injury customizing unit?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
What do you expect I'll find down there?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
I'm sure it is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Alright, seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Sure. What move, you fuck? Yeah, thank you. Ah, yeah, right, a gun. We can get shock damage for our gun. Which... Sure? Do I... Yeah, sure, yeah. Wait. This mod can't be removed. Okay. Sure. Gotcha. And we have shock to our weapon. It's just great. We can do some actual damage to them. Because blunt weapons aren't, or like melee weapons. Physical weapons aren't great. Are you saying you'll make it into a shock attack gun? I don't know what you're referencing, so. Oh, these are vending machines. Nice. You can sell shit in these. Weapons! Sell my weapons. Can I not? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's because, is it? No, is it, hack probably? Yeah, so I need hack 20 to sell goods at vending machines. That's it is. Right, it's not the great. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I'm like, that's not a good tag. You know that, right? What's stun baton? Two-handed axe. Mr. Ouch. Power attack damage plus 20%. Toughened. Increased physical damage rate. Nice. Sure. No, this is from the board. These are grenade launcher. This is a light machine gun. Right, these are heavy weapons. Just to say, yeah, okay. Corporate technician. An orc weapon from 40k. Okay. What was I supposed to do in his quest now? Speak with Reed. Alright. Don't I need to do that anyways? Yes. Pretty much. I'll go collect their fees first, or this dude's fees first. Warren Abernathy, Conrad Sadek, and Phyllis Granger.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Is it in here? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, the cannery. I need to go up here. What's up?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Yeah, no, I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing. This is funny. Tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
I think I remember when Pat played this, he just recoiled upon hearing this. He's like, what? Huh? I remember that. It's so fucking hilarious. He fucking recoils upon hearing it. It's the greatest. This dialogue is like what describes this game. If you need a single bit in this game that's like, okay, describe like the story or the setting of this game, you just show this conversation and you'll be able to get it completely. What are you gonna do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay then. Time to collect the other two fees. Whee!
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me why you got so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Possibly you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Get away from me. Put a sign on your door or something, or at least cover your mouth.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
You can't afford me.
I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Hold on.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Never mentioned marauders.
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls. So you'll do it then?
Sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I'm going to collect your gravesite fees, by the way.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Bye.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Am I now?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need? What do you need for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
God damn it. That's not shady at all.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine and I'll see that it goes to the right people.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Where's the next person? Hello.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Sounds like me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Oh, Jesus, shut the fuck up. You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Excuse us an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
But, you know, I guess.
Much obliged.
I don't know what the fuck I could possibly come to a conclusion. But, you know. Oh yeah, reception showings. Alright.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Well, only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I don't know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I walked through the door on your business.
You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Going to have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I told Eugene kill himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright. Goodbye. Need to go back. Maybe get a reward. Up.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
How about those fees you wanted?
You run into any trouble?
Nope.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Hoping it's something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Who's convinced you knew?
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Alright. Did I fail a quest? What was that? No? Oh, okay. Reed, speak with Reed. Sure, I'll speak with Reed. Reputation with the faction has changed if enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight. What was that? Where's it? Characters, reputation. Where's? Alright, this. Stay here. No, okay. It's probably gonna say under Codex. If enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down. The people of Halcyon have short memories. Gotcha. Not gonna be too much of a problem though. Elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise, I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
none of what you're telling me is my problem.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
See what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
God fucking damn. I love Parvati's character, and it's a terrible fucking shame that I'm going to play solo, because my god, she's the greatest, but no.
Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
Yes, but we're going alone this time. I'll find one.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff. Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you. Let's start over.
Bye. Alright, this was the cannery. Okie dokie. We need to go to the geothermal plant anyways. This, we're going to another place, so I guess we'll go here first. How much money do I have? 620. Gotcha. Can I go with someone, you know, that is a person? Yes, I can go there.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Love the setting. Yes, it is. It sure is something.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
With all the, that's not the place I want to go to. But with all the corporate isms and whatnot.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
No.
And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt.
Terrible
tuna.
slogan.
All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
The worst slogan ever. Sell. To sell my shit. What's this? Like quality? It's so pristine. Exactly, and also the nice blend of like saloons and such together with space things, right? Yeah. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell this pistol, sell that pistol, sell that. Let's see, I already have these things. Yeah, I have the toss ball stick. Sell that, I can sell that. Okay, gotcha.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's chaw. Music to my ears.
Bop and bop. Keep the shotgun. Can I guess I'll fucking sell these. Don't need them right now. Okay, repair. I believe repairing at a person takes less stuff. Oh no, actually it costs money instead of parts. That was it. That's what it was. Oh, the Maxwell. Does that have a specific? Hits the heads and okay. It's harder for different things, but it costs 4,000, so I can't afford that at the moment. Oh yeah, the impact hammer. Okay, so we repaired our stuff. I have the shotgun here, I guess. That is now fully repaired, right? Yes, gotcha. Nice. Although it is a physical weapon, but still. We have this just in case we need it. Alright. When did I get 4? I guess I get 40 at some point. Let's see, what do we have here? It's 200% that 25% base health, maybe? Yeah, sure. Here we go. Yeah. I need to get out of town.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Where the fuck is it I need to go? I need to go over here, right. Nondescript metal ring. Hold on. Hero Granger, industrial accident. Okay. Got some experience from doing that. Jesus. The fuck is this about? Unnecessarily secure graves. Although for them it's probably of the utmost importance, as it is property. Whee! Right, we're dealing with marauders, yeah? Sure. Bap. Oh my god, I'm missing everywhere. Is that explosives? There is. Bap. Bap, bap, bap. There we go. Is that all of them? Ah. Can't trick me, there's someone hiding behind here, isn't it? No? Yeah, I guess that was all of them at the moment. Aha! Try to hide. Important to grab everything so we can sell that shit later. Thank you. Ooh, I'm missing one mag pick. There may be one lying around somewhere. Oh, thank you. Ah, yes, this door. That's an explosive. One while I go down and open this box. Perhaps the gameplay could be a little more engaging for the next game. Felt a bit too much going into different dens, looting and shooting. I mean, that's just what it is. This doesn't count as... Nope, it is... Is more... Well, sure, I'll just wear it at the moment. Unless... Okay. I need to clear out everything. I feel like I remember them... That being someone... wanted to talk, or maybe not wanted to, but... When they lock the doors. When they evict people, I mean obviously, but... Gate them off, let's say that. The explosives? Yes! Boom! Fuck you. Gotta be better than that. Okay. Where are the dudes? Thank you. That was a resident. That was another resident. Okay. Remember this being a minefield? Question mark? Something of the sort? Or was that a different game? Completely forget. I definitely remember that they are visible. Oh no, here are the mines. This is the minefield. I was correct. Oh, windows, huh? Grab all of the shit. Corporation Service Award. I can sell that. Some enemies behind that door. There's an enemy behind here. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, gotcha. Why do you have to reload now? That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll not use melee at the moment then. Because it's not gonna be useful. I guess because we don't have anything really. We'll wait potentially after Edgewater. Then we'll start using melee shit. For now we'll just use good old guns. Because that is going to be way more effective. Did I pick this up? I think I do. Or did. That's barred, okay. And can't get through there yet. Can open this though. Go fuck yourselves. There we go. Easy. Oh, that was the first aid key. Was that junk or was that? Dervish mist. Oh, I see. That's the medicine. Leveled up from that apparently. I get anything for 40? Yes. Okay, what does that give me? Nikorin cost 50% down. Break down weapons and armor for 20% chance to extra. Right. Do 2 extra for that one then. Unlocks time to location hit effects. Oh, okay. Cool. The rest in there. Okay. What is the next thing? Plus 50% base health is one thing. Sprint speed is one thing we might want. That is interesting. That could be nice. We'll take base health for now. What does that give us? Can I see that? Can I see my health at all? Like outside of that bar up there? Can I see it in numbers? Details. Alright. A stun baton? That's actually something that I want. Well, no, we did kill a bunch of dudes that we haven't looted yet. Ah, yes, yes, I used those to hack. I think. Oh my god, little shit. Yeah, the bypass shunts, those ones. Oh. Plasma cutter, no plasma weapon. Fuck you. One-handed plasma sword does burn. I would just want to do one-handed weapons maybe. For now we'll keep this. Now we have something for armor and then something for like animals and shit. That's good. That up. Got some decent variety of weapons now instead of just physical. Okay. And that's that door. Gotcha. Just honor is we can just put this on for now. That'll help, since we don't need to talk to anyone. That's to get out. I don't want to go out yet. Exactly. What you get. there any other... Okay, no immediate enemies on the radar. And there we check there, that's the exit. Wait, didn't loot this guy. Thank you. Hell yeah. Mechanical Engineering, Volume 1. Let's get up here again. We looked at everything now then. Think we may have. What do we have? Thing we got? Firing noise, lowered plasma. This is something I want. Damage, shields. Oh no, this is something else. The quest item that someone might want. Turning the medicine. Turning that's by the power plant. Gotcha. Well, let's exit then. We are done here. Jesus. Fast travel. Game gives us plenty of fast travel points. Or at least, you know, the ones that we need. Let me put down my weapon, because otherwise they might get a bit aggro. Why do you need the medicine, huh?
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that
Sure.
this medicine gets to the people who need it.
Ever.
Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Sure. Whatever. Not that simple. You want my signs? You guys to play it. Sure, yeah.
And there it is. The reason I don't like depending on a criminal. I kept a little contingency fee in case you decided to shake me down.
Good on you. Who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Alright. Sounds reasonable. Also, they really not care for my... This ammo has been modified by the last model. Okay. 30 but smell. Okay. They don't care. This doesn't count as a marauder thing. So that's cool. Helmet apparently doesn't bother anyone, but I'll take it off. Just in case. Okay. Time to go towards the plant. Actually, let's not do that. We need to go and sell our shit. As we picked up more.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Whoa.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
Shut the fuck up.
Music to my ears.
5% discount. Okay. Cool. Get rid of that. And yeah, sure, I don't need that at the moment. That. Here that I really don't need. Yeah. This is all junk. Okay, cool. All junk. Nice. What does it cost to repair all? 353. And they're decent condition anyways. What can I buy? I can buy an impact hammer, but that's just physical. I don't necessarily care for that. Buy some of these. These don't cost a lot. Yes. Armor parts. Why is that shunt? I'll buy that. 3,800. No, I don't have the money for that. Scope. Could use that, but standard troop armor. I'll buy that. Intimidate +3. Could buy that. That's 9 in armor. It's pretty neat. Sure. Next one. How much heavy ammo do I have? Why can't I see that? There we go. 108. Maybe I want to buy some heavy ammo. Armor parts, weapon parts. How much will this cost? Sure. Sure. Don't have enough for that. Oh yeah, look at that. Upgrade this armor as well. This kind of skill kit, yeah, right. Melee weapon skills and defense goes up, or tech. This is armoring. What is this called? Toughened. The armor had factory stock armor plating. I don't know if that does anything. I like different from the upgrade that I have. This is better or worse. Guess we could see once we get to workbench, but moment we can just leave. We need to go up there so we can fast travel over here first. What's that called? Leather boa, okay. That's a fat ass fucking snake. On gross. That's a big one. Bam! Oh my god. Got like fucking mega stunned by the first bite. The other one. Where are you? You fucking stop. Bam! If I have this one. Oh yeah, that was the gun bash bun. Possible card Brandon Rosser. Okay, cool, whatever. Oh my god, you have so much shit in you. And an impact amp. Jesus. I mean, I guess it was pretty large. I know this uses heavy ammo as well. Right, they're different make. Different corporations who made them, that's why. Alright, I need to go here. I think this is where I need to go, but I'm going to go here first and talk to them, be like, yo, need to get the fuck out. Oh. Lame.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Who's been wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Always go look for her.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Alright. You're not gonna question how I know who she is, but alright.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asked you to consider coming back to town, to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Building up power that belongs to town, come back to Canada, that's about it.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
And this is serious, I'm about to cut off your power. Reed asked me to divide your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because I need the power regulator.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I think Reed's just trying to spite you.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Oh, okay, this was not a way out. There we go. We got a different quest. Yeah, right, this one. Oh, this just happens to be who I need to speak to.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
So one of your numbers got missing?
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
She acting strange?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Uh-huh. Tell me about her.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
And what was that?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Alright. Visitor house. No more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves, yes ma'ams, and would you like another's? Don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? It's because I got sick, everybody got sick. Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenotime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving to one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenotime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Oh, I can't technically sleep here. Steal the poster. Don't really need to. Yeah, she turned to banditry. Which I find is hilarious how people like, oh, she's gone, didn't look in her fucking room of absolute obvious notes. That camp, okay. Yes, I will. Time to kill some bandits. Or marauders, as they're called. Do. And my helmets. Should have. Yes. Good. Good. Oh yeah, my impact hammer. Bam! 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 Fucking Jesus, this hammer is insanely strong. Dunked them so fucking hard. They had no chance of reacting. Except that one guy, but we won't talk about him. Could I break down these things? Yes, I can. I can get parts and maybe a mod. I don't think I did. Break down this. Yes, I don't need that. So we can get a bunch of armor parts, so we can repair shit when we need to. And whatnot. Although selling it is also valuable, so don't want to do that to everything at all times. Ah, there's a dog. Shoot it. Are they walking across mines that exist here? Oh no! You guys are absolute idiots. Oh my god, I don't even need to do a Jesus, I don't even need to do a fucking charge attack. They just they just fly away when I hit them. Jesus, this hammer is insane. I'm just sprint up to their face and just go back. Make them fly out everywhere. Alright. This no. Hello. Broken mechanical parts. Mechanics. Auto mechanicals as they were called.